Yeah, it was an outstanding innings. You know, I suppose the gall he showed to take the game to us from in that situation. They took the power play, and you know, Kevin O'Brien just struck the ball beautifully and rescued them from a pretty perilous position into one where they're up with a rate, and they just had to keep their head at the end. And you know, it was a bit of a shock for us, if I'm honest, and you know, bitterly disappointing because we did a lot of things bad in the field again.
Was there anything you could have done better, even looking at it so near the finish of the match?
Well, we could have taken our catches. Yeah. I mean, I dropped him, and we dropped 3 other catches as well, which in the end cost us the game. There's no doubt about it. You know, our bowling could have been better, certainly in the power play. I think we got a bit taken by surprise there. You know, we just can't afford to give away that many chances on these sort of wickets. You know, it's very hard to get people out on very flat wickets, and if you're dropping 4 of them, then you're asking for trouble.
Be honest, did you think you'd won the game when you'd got them 5 down for just over 100?
Well, I thought we were in a great position to win the game, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we knew they had some dangerous hitters in the back end of their batting order, but you know, with the rate climbing as much as it was, you know, it seemed that if we just, you know, kept very patient, then wickets would fall. But you know, Kevin O'Brien had other ideas, and as you say, he played an outstanding innings. But you know, as I said, Ireland have done this before in the World Cup, and you know, they're a good side. They've got some very good players in their side. So you know, they go out there with an attitude of we've got nothing to lose, and they don't. So that does make life easier for them. You know, I can't praise them highly enough. They thoroughly deserve to win. You know, it's a bitterly disappointing day for us. There's no doubt about it. You know, we were thinking we were getting some momentum in this competition after the India game. We've given that away. We're not out of the World Cup by any means, but we're going to have to be better than we were today.
Very flat pitch again, but honestly, at the halfway stage, did you think they were in with a chance? I mean, that kind of score?
Well, I thought they were in with a chance because, you know, we chased down a similar score. We tied with India with a similar score. But, you know, I backed our bowlers and our fielders to put on display that it was going to be too tough for them to chase down. But we didn't do that. And we've only got ourselves to blame in that respect. But you've got to give credit to Kevin O'Brien in particular, but also the whole Ireland side for the way they chased that down. You know, they've got a pretty experienced side there. They've done it before in World Cups, and they'll continue to run the major nations very close in this competition.
Andrew, 6 wickets, 70 runs in England's last 10 overs of the innings. Does Kevin O'Brien's innings really highlight what we're lacking without Owen Morgan? That kind of 6-hitting explosive power at the end to really finish off a team.
Well, we didn't do it very well in our innings. There's no doubt about that. You know, you definitely need guys to clear the ropes. I think we got people to do that, but we didn't do it as well as we'd have liked today. Having said, a very good platform again. And yeah, you're right. If we'd got an extra 10 or 15 runs in that last 10 overs, it could have been a very different story.
Andrew, flat wickets seem to be now the norm in this World Cup. Really, you know, if you keep running into those kind of wickets, how would you look at it as a captain then?
Well, it's hard work, obviously, because you know, certainly the 2 wickets we played here hasn't suited any one particular bowler. You know, they've been, you know, all bowlers have suffered at the hands of the wicket. But you know, it's still a game of cricket. You've got to get more runs than the opposition team, so you're going to have to handle those conditions better than the opposition team. If you don't, you're going to lose the game.
Thank you. Andrew, what's gone so wrong with the bowling? I mean, they did so well in the Ashes, and they seem to have dramatically dipped in form here. What, can you put a finger on it? Are they tired?
No, I wouldn't say that. Look, I mean, I think you just got to. The wickets here have been very, very flat wickets, and you know, we've easily got 300 in 2 of the 3 games, and obviously chased down 290 in the others. So the bowlers got to expect to go for the odd run here and there, but. You know, what we don't want to be doing is kind of hemorrhaging both sides of the wicket and yeah, and kind of chasing our tail too much, which you know, potentially we have done in those last 3 games, and we're going to have to improve.